next fight is 3 2-minute rounds in the C-Class Thigh 75-kilo weight division. And now introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Siam Warriors. Please welcome Gearoid. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Nak Thai. Please welcome Jack Murphy.
Muay Thai, we have Gearoid O'Connell fighting out of the blue corner, representing Siam Warriors, taking on Jack Murphy of Nak Thai, fighting out of the red corner.
I think now we start to see, as we look at the pros, we had 75 kilos and mid 70-footers earlier on. As they get pro, they become a little bit bigger, and every ounce they're shredded, and they're ever so slightly bigger than the amateurs, and that's normal as it gets to a pro level.
Does that mean the weight cutting becomes more of a scientific process?
Yeah, well, if you're a pro, you're looking for every little bit to help you get better. If that's getting a little bit leaner, lifting weights a little bit more often. Again, two big hitters. The guys don't seem to be setting anything up now. Again, like every match, just...
Gearoid seems to be the slightly bigger fighter with a little bit more command over the range.
Again, slightly unorthodox kicking. Again, a Moyong. We'll see when we see a fighter walk forward with the knees up, marching. We call that Moyong or pony walk. And it's like a cantering of like a horse. And generally you do it against a fighter that's going to throw a lot of kicks. So you don't know what they're going to do. So it's kind of like you march forward in a semi-checking position with each leg. And then the idea then is to check something and then hit them. But obviously nothing was thrown there.
Murphy loading up on the kicks just a little bit more, which is giving Gearoid just a little bit more time to react.
Yeah.
O'Connell doing a good job of throwing fakes, forcing his opponent to cover up, and then hitting with an attack.
I think O'Connell probably shouldn't lead with hands. He's slightly unorthodox with his hands, and he leaves himself a little bit open as he throws.
Nice kick to the body from Murphy. He's throwing back now. He seems to be finding his way into the fight a little more.
Again, they're heavy kicks that will do damage, but they just need to be a little bit sharper.
In the opening stances, Murphy threw a very clean low calf kick.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him return to that, and it's a strike that we're not seeing really utilised its full potential in Muay Thai quite yet.
No. Well, you know, we haven't seen it proficiently used yet, even as a Thai kick, a low kick to the lower leg. Calf kick, absolutely, when it hits the pro levels. Now you can see Murphy, like, the name of the gym is Nak Thai.
Well, a real interesting dynamic unfolding here at Deliverance. Murphy again opening up with the kicks.
Again, both slightly unorthodox. It works against them and for them because they're throwing shots that I would imagine their training partners aren't going to throw at them. So I think both are susceptible for these angled downward punches and angled upward kicks. I think as the level goes up, the guys will need to turn them hips over a little bit more. They're very much 50-50 in their stance, which doesn't save them a lot of room to check. And that's there. They're not taking advantage of kick defense, checking into a kick. There we go, another leg kick eaten. And they could all predominantly be negated if they just shifted a little bit of weight on the back foot and take that traditional Thai stance. Free up that lead leg to do a little bit of work.
Murphy doing a good job on the counter, but the thing with being such a proficient counter striker is everything you're doing is predicated on the initial offense from your partner.
Yeah. And at this weight, and these guys can hit hard.
Yeah.
One of these shots can break a rib. They could tear an ACL on the opponent. They're heavy hitters. You can't afford to take one shot. So especially as I think the weights go up, it's for every weight, but they need to really focus on defense as a part of their game.
Gearoid doing a good job of putting the pressure on Murphy, but again, you get the feeling Murphy's just trying to time that nice clean counter.
Yep.
That's a nice shot over the top from Murphy. more feints kind of being thrown here by Gearoid, trying to elicit a reaction.
Was that a calf kick? It went low. If you could do a little bit more of that, that can stop a match. 2-3 of them kicks flush. I would like to see, they are throwing a lot of kicks. I would like to see the other opponent catch. I want to see some catching because both are just taking a phenomenal amount of damage. A little bit tired there, maybe no more corner to go. Especially beneficial for big guys because I do think in combat sports, most big guys in sparring want to go hard. We see that pony walk again.
You can see Gearoid throwing the feints and trying to find, it's the first time tonight we've really seen somebody try and like throw feints and find those little gaps with more of a Western boxing approach.
Absolutely, and you see when Gearoid throws that kick, it's almost he's thrown it to the knee, calf or thigh. It's like he's not picking that one spot. And the problem with that is that's where you get a lot of leg fractures. That's where we see a lot of people get these horrific fractures in the ring. If we just throw it with maximum velocity and wherever it hits, it hits. Nice hands by Gearoid.
Murphy still really to get off some of that counter offense.
Murphy seems like he may potentially have the cleaner style, but in the absence of energy and going forward, we can't see it.
O'Connell doing a great job of just maintaining the pressure. Actually, nice. O'Connell, he's implementing a little bit more of the cleaner counter work.
So we can tell a lot from the way the two fighters actually set up both of the shots. None of them seem to have found their flow. They're looking for the end shot. Both of them, every single interaction is big energy, highlight reel. I want this one to be the big shot. Whereas if they feed a shot, like even there, a little bit of calmness, sweep the leg.
Final 30 seconds of the round.
We can see Murphy take a big breath, although we can see both fighters breathing heavy from the mouth, which will tell us straight away they're fully anaerobic, they're high lactic, they're working close.
It's a great kick to the body from O'Connell. Shin on shin right there.
Murphy switching.
And again, this comes down to what we alluded to earlier. The problem with being such a good counter striker is you have to plan that off the offense of your opponent, and it has to be so well timed, but a very, very good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it from both fighters. What a fight they put on for us. After 3 great rounds, we once again go to judges' scorecards. In a very, very close fight, judges have scored this bout a draw. Both fighters even.